वंदे श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं सग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण सहगण ललिता विशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय गौरपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमद्भक्तिप्रमोदाय पुरीगोस्वामी नामिने नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वती नामिने शिवार्षभानवि देवी दयिताय कृपाब्धये कृष्ण संबंध विज्ञान दैने प्रभवे नमः माधुर्यजल प्रेमाढ्य श्रीरूपानुग भक्तिदान श्री गौरो करुणा शक्ति विग्रहाय नमोस्तुते नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्रीमूर्तये दिनतारिणे श्रीरूपानुगो विरुद्ध अपसिद्धान्त धान्तो हारिणे नमो गौरकिशोराय साक्षात् वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलम्भार सम्भुजे तदम्बुजयति नमः भज श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे All glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to my grand spiritual master, founder Acharya of all Gaudiya Math. His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur. All glories to Guru Parampara. All gloriously assembled devotees here. Today is really separation day for all of us. Because disappearance day of Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur. Today is English date 8th December. But 1937, 1st January, when Srila Prabhupada physically passed away, it was 1937, 1st January at 5:30 a.m. from Bagbajar Gaudiya Math, Kolkata, Bagbajar Gaudiya Math. This is a period. Due to this, this 27 star, 30 days in a month is actually every month 3 days decreasing. In that way, 2 years, 8 months, 10 days interval, one extra month appear, which is called Purushottam month. The Purushottam month coming 15th May, 17th May to 16th June, I think. So, in that way it is gapping, but actually date was 1st January 1937 at 5:30 a.m. When Srila Prabhupada physically passed away, surrounding the Bagbajar Gaudiya Math, all the clock, how many clock was there? 5:30 they stopped. They give indication Srila Prabhupada passed away. 5:30 morning. All clock. I heard from a spiritual master that nowadays it is conflict that some group of devotees from our same sampradaya, they don't want to say Srila Prabhupada in this title to his name. But it is not right. First of all, we have to know what is the meaning, actual inner meaning of Srila. Srila means who is devotionally wealthy. Who is devotionally wealthy, we can call him this, we can put the word Srila. Devotionally means a bona fide teacher, spiritual teacher. We can use this word Srila. And Prabhupada, this word have two, this Prabhupada, Prabhu means Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Pada means a lotus feet. Inner meaning is this, who is following in his life Srimad Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instruction, all they are eligible to keep that Prabhupada word beside their name. So this Prabhupada word, it was given by all Vaishnava community to His Divine Grace, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada. After his sannyas, 1918, all the Vaishnava communities, scholar communities, to see his behavior, the Mahaprabhu says that if you want to propagate, first you have to practice yourself. This is code like the Mahaprabhu say like this. Apani achari dharma jivere shikai, apani na koile dharma shikhano na jaye. First of all, we have to practice and then we have to propagate. That is Lord Chaitanya's instruction. What we practice? Practice to first preserve, Shanti preserve. The Lord, Srila Prabhupada, 1905, he took initiation, he born 6th February, Friday, 1974, 1974, he born. Manifesting first time to born at Jagannath Puri. It was afternoon time, 3:30. Then he took initiation 1902, 1902 from Srila Gaur Kishore Das Goswami Maharaj. Then he took vow to complete 1 billion name. It was 1905, 1905. And in order to finish this 1 billion name, he used to chant 192 rounds every day, which is considered like a 3 lakhs. How many days? Almost 10 years. Then he decided to propagate. So he followed the Lord Chaitanya's instruction. He practiced 10 years. He practiced from his birth. Why I am telling so? Kedarnath Datta, actually Kedarnath Datta actually belongs to this Narottam Thakur family dynasty. Means Bhakti Bibudha Thakur, Narottam Thakur family dynasty. Narottam Das Thakur family, his father named Krishna Chandra Datta. That family, Hatkhola, that place, Hatkhola, in that way. They are one Ranaghat and Hatkhola. Anyway, that this same family dynasty. So Bhakti Bibudha Thakur, Srila Prabhupada, they are all same family like Narottam Das Thakur family. So Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, when he finished this 1 billion name, then he established Lord Chaitanya's preaching mission with the name of Sri Chaitanya Math. Sri Chaitanya Math, 1918, on the day of Gaura Purnima. And same day, all the scholars, they saw his activity. He was like a live Vaishnava encyclopedia. Whatever you ask, he will quote this text from that scripture, text number that. Then he gave explanation in that way. And also he used to chant every day minimum Allah, 64 rounds. No matter what engagement he has. Therefore, all the scholars, they gave him the title, Srila Prabhupada. Title. This is Srila Prabhupada's title. So, his actual sannyas name Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. Sannyas name Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. My Gurudeva's sannyas name Bhakti Pramod Puri. ISKCON founder sannyas name Bhakti Vedanta Swami. Sridhar Goswami sannyas name Bhakti Rakshak Siddha. Different, huh? So all the Vaishnava scholars, they give him the title Srila Prabhupada. So Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada. His disappearance day today. So What is his charisma? Charisma is this. What I wanted to say. Actually, Srila Prabhupada, he should not start to get your initiation 1992. Don't think he from 1902, 02, he just started his chanting. No, he's eternally Vaishnava. Why I'm telling so? I heard from Bhakti Kumud Santa Goswami Maharaj that Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur had 8 sons, 5 daughters. First son name is Annoda Prasad. Biroja second, Biroja Prasad, Shailaja Prasad, and Bimala Prasad. Bimala Prasad Prabhupada. So anyway, so that Srila Prabhupada was small boy, really small boy. The Annoda Prasad, his elder brother, became sick, severe sick. Bhaktivinoda was trying to get his treatment, proper medical treatment. But nothing is work. Nothing was work. So one day, Ananda Prasad explained to Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Father, this is not my actual medical disease. I committed offense to Bimala Prasad in my past life. In my past life, I was Ramanuj Sampradaya Vaishnava, and I blasphemed to Bimala Prasad. If you excuse me, then I can be free from my old disease. Therefore, I am telling you, Srila Prabhupada, don't think that he was started chanting because he initiated in 1902. He's not like that. So he is eternally bona fide spiritual teacher. The Srila Prabhupada mercifully came, and really Santa Goswami was told that as soon as Ananda Prasad request to Bimala Prasad, his younger brother, that Bimala Prasad, that my all disease because of I commit offense to you. Please excuse me, forgive my offenses. And then Bimala Prasad such a way replied. Exact Santa Goswami Maharaj, what he said. Dada means, oh my brother. I don't know what you commit, what you made mistake, what offense you committed. If there is any you committed offense, I excuse you. As soon as Vimala Prasad and Srila Prabhupada explained these things, immediately he became cured. And after a few days, he also passed away, physically passed away. So, this is the Srila Prabhupada, this is Siddhanta's charismatic charisma. Also, his pranam mantra, if you look, who is Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Thakur? You can just simply chant his pranam mantra. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Namine Shiva Shubhanavi Devi Daitaya Kripavadaya. Shiva Shubhanavi means Radharani. Daita means dear. Varsho Bhanavi is mercy. Kripa means mercy. By the mercy of Radharani, very dear to Radharani, he just giving us Krishna Sambandha Vijnana, relation with Krishna. Sambandha means relation. Krishna Sambandha, he's giving us relation to Krishna. How? Science, Vijnana. Science. What is science? How to establish a relation. Relation we can establish through the service. Therefore, he never compromised any service. Whatever he used to say, you have to do this. Prabhu, no, up. Nityananda. You have to do this. You have to do it. I can give an example, several examples. Like my spiritual master was chemistry's honors, not chemistry, science. He has no any idea about any literary. He has idea, but he is not literally expertise. But one day, Srila Prabhupada was a morning walk. In morning walk time, he is giving dictation. He never spent even this one single moment without Krishna service. He is giving dictation, and there is, that time there is no dictaphone, tape recorder, nothing is there. Everything is writing. That several devotees, like my spiritual master name was Pranavananda Das, and then Ananta Vasudev Prabhu, in brief, which used to call Srila Prabhupada, called him Vasudev Prabhu, Sundarananda Vidyavinod, all those stalwart, very close related Srila Prabhupada's disciples, all of them behind, with pen and paper. Then one day Prabhupada, I said, I'm thinking to publish a daily newsletter, Dainik Nadiya Prakash. And I want Pranav, my spiritual name, spiritual master name was Pranavananda. Srila Prabhupada used to call him Pranav. Pranav, I want you to be editor of the publication. My spiritual master told me, immediately I explained to Srila Prabhupada, I don't know any kind of, my degree is different. I am not able to write anything. I don't know the exact responsibility of editorial department. Don't worry. I will first editorial report. I will write, and then he can continue it. Daily newsletter, Dainik Nadiyamuka, to whom we appoint editorial head who has degree only chemistry. Then we can see my spiritual master's writing skill like a Srila Prabhupada writing skill. Very difficult to understand. Even the Bengali person, but had a deep meaning, nice word, ornamental word he used to use. Everybody surprised. That is Prabhupada charisma. Krishna Sambandha, service engaged. Like I can give an example. There is a Kolkata, there is a international religious conference going on. Different faith, they become together. They invite us to Gaudiya Math. So Prabhupada all of a sudden declared, today our Sarveshwar Prabhu, actually who later on become Bhakti Bibudha Bodhayan Maharaj. Goswami Maharaj. Sarveshwar Prabhu, Sarveshwar Prabhu. Goswami Maharaj. Literally, the Goswami Maharaj, he had just simple school. He went to Not even he that finished his intermediate school. Just third grade, fourth grade. But Prabhupada chose him to represent Gaudiya Math over there such a important conference where the Gaudiya Math prestige is depending on, you know. So Jajavar Goswami Maharaj, Sarveshwar Prabhu was really scared because there is a Bhakti Kashidhar Dev Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Goswami Maharaj, so all the stalwart, educationally they are stalwart, they are also good lecturer. Why Srila Prabhupada appoint me? He was crying. And Prabhupada's personal servant was Krishnananda Prabhu. Then Jajagor Bachman, Sarveshwar Prabhu request Krishnananda Prabhu, please convey the message to Srila Prabhupada. I really fearful. I am thinking I am not qualified to represent Gaudiya Math over there in the conference. Please, please request. Srila Prabhupada should send this, that. It's a quite name. It's a Bhanu Goswami Maharaj, Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, Sharanga Maharaj. They can go. They can represent properly. So Krishnananda Prabhu, as soon as my spiritual master explained, Krishnananda Prabhu, as soon as when they are just to say, Sarveshwar Prabhu is crying. Srila Prabhupada said, crying? Why? Why is crying? He's scared to go and represent Gaudiya Math in that really important conference. So Prabhupada said, no, whatever I say, he should go. Whatever I say, he should follow. Then when time appeared, Yajavar Goswami are not even entered to Srila Prabhupada's room because he feels shy. He has requested. From far, Srila Prabhupada's bedroom, where Srila Prabhupada in his Vajan Kuti, and he paid obeisance, and with full of tears, he left Mount temple and went for attending the conference. The next day, all the newspapers, they are glorifying Gaudiya Math. And Srila Prabhupada, every day morning time, he used to read newspaper. Then he called in the class, he called, look, Sarveshwar Prabhu, look. All glories now have been published. In the conference, the Gaudiya Math, the top. Philosophy is the top. So look, who gave him potency? We should not think about, I am doing so. We should just follow the footsteps of our previous teacher. Look, our parampara giving potency. So, in that way, so this is the science. This is a science. How we become empowered by our parampara. Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Daini Prabhavi Namo. What is your goal? Goal is Madhur Ras, Madhurya. Madhurya Jala Premadho Shirupano Go Bhakti Da Sigauro Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostuti. How to reach the topmost mellow. Santo Dasya Shokko Vatsalya Madhu. That mellow bhakti or that devotional path. Who gave us? Mahaprabhu. Then Rupanuga means all the our parampara, who was following the Rupa Goswami's footsteps. Who is Rupa Goswami? Rupa Manjari. Who is Rupa Manjari? What is its actual meditation mantra? You should look then you can see. Rupa Goswami is from a meditation mantra. Just think about. Do you know that mantra? A meditation mantra? So meditation mantra is telling that Janma Kanti. Um, every day I'm doing that. But now I'm forgetting that. That's pretty bad. Kanti Matama. Sri Radhika Pada Saraja Dashi Rupakham Manjirikakam Bhajam Bhavam. Radhika Pada Saraja Dashi. Radhika Pada Padmo Das. What is our actual goal? To become an eternal servant of Radharani. Why? Because without Radharani's mercy, no one can get Krishna's mercy. So, Radhika Pada Saraja Dashi Rupak Manjrika Bhajam Bham. That thing, Rupa Anugo. If you really want to follow the Lord Chaitanya's teachings, you have to follow Rupa Anugo, Rupa Goswami footsteps. Where Rupa Goswami is, Rupa Manjari is Radhika's Pada Saraja Dasi. Saraja means lotus feet. Pada means Pada Padma. Lotus feet. Saraja means lotus. Pada means feet. Lotus feet of Radharani. So then Madhur Jajala Prema Do Shirupanuga Bhaktida Shigauro Koruna Shakti. The Mahaprabhu came here to teach us how to be servant of Srimati Radharani. Radha's mood is there. Krishna, Mahaprabhu is Krishna, but with your mood of Radharani. That teachings, the Gaura Karuna Shakti, potency of Gauranga, appear here in the form of Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur. Just pranam mantra, just think about that. Then you can get everything. Then what is pranam mantra? Madhur Jajal Premadho Shirupanuga Bhaktida Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute. Namaste Gauravani Shimurtaye Dinatarine. Instruction of Lord Chaitanya, doctrine of Lord Chaitanya appear in the form of Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur. And whatever Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur explained, you have to know it is coming from Lord Chaitanya. Namaste Gauravani Shimurtaye Dinatar. Murti means Murti, who is there? Srila Prabhupada Murti. Shimurtaye Dinatarine. Now Rupanu, what is it? Rupanuga Viruddho whoever preaching against the Rupa Goswami's principle, all the opposite Siddhanta, all the Siddhanta sickness is destroyed and establish real, pure devotional practice. Rupanuga Viruddha Siddhanta Dhanta destroy Harine and re-establish. Therefore, if you say Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, he is spiritual descendant of Lord Chaitanya. It is perfect designation for Srila Prabhupada. So, just a pranam mantra describe actual actual form of Srila Prabhupada. What Srila Prabhupada there did. But sorry to say, society says they are not using Srila Prabhupada's title in his name. Therefore, I always object. Now, verbally they are using, but in books they are not writing. Anyway, so whatever others doing, they let them do, but we should not. We should not ignore whenever we use his name. We have to use Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Why? If you are not using that, then we are ignoring all religious teachers, all the spiritual scholars, whoever giving him the title, Srila Prabhupada, we are ignoring them. Indirectly, we are blaspheming to their title, whatever they suggested to use with his name. Automatically, we are, unknowingly, automatically, we are committed offense. And when we have committed offense to Vaishnava, what is going to happen? Spiritual progress stop. Completely stop. Always material attachment increase. And how much we are materially attached, that much we have anxiety, we will involve ourselves quarrel, competition for material appreciation, recognition, all those tendencies will appear in our behavior, and we commit more and more and more offense. Therefore, I am just requesting to all the audience who is here, who is hearing from out on a or Facebook, or what is that? Social media, that I am requesting all of you, please use this title, Srila Prabhupada, beside Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's name. Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur. Because he is Thakur, he is worshipful. Thakur means who is worshipful for us. Pujyapal Thakur, same. So anyway, so Srila Prabhupada's this, and Srila Prabhupada, such a attractive eight. Okay. So the Prabhupada such attractive by form, you can see now Bhagavatar Prabhu going to chant this Astaka Sujanar Bhuta Rajito, that text. Third text you can see. Third text there is an explanation. Otiko molokanchana dirgha tanu nindito he mamrinala modam modanar buddha bandito chandropadam pranamami sada prabhupada padam. You know, in 1998, although I know that Sanskrit text, not deeply thinking about it. 1998, Jagannath Puri, we are observing my spiritual master's centennial ceremony in his physical presence. Physically, my spiritual master alive, 100-year-old, mentally powerful. So, all his God brothers, who are physically alive, all they came. Brahmachari, Sannyasi, Babaji, everybody came. Almost, this 290 sannyasis, 300-400 brahmacharis, and then the rest. All the Gaudiya Math, everybody came that time. So anyway, and then I saw some of my spiritual master, God brother, my Prabhupada, the disciples, whoever they are, they're always glorifying Srila Prabhupada. Then I was, so Santa Goswami was sitting in my room on my bed, and we are sitting on the floor. Then I asked Santa Goswami Maharaj, I have a question for you, if you don't mind. Can I ask you? Then he said, yes, go ahead. And all of you, your God brothers, talking about the glories of Srila Prabhupada. I have some desire. How he looks like. Then Santa Goswami Maharaj quite first few moments he was silent. Then he says, amongst the hundreds of beautiful women, if you keep my Prabhupada in the middle of them, your eyes goes to Srila Prabhupada first. That he looks like. Then I was thinking, Otiko molokanchana dirghatanu tanu nindita he mamrinala madam. Otiko molo, body like a soft, tall, dirgha means tall, tanu means body, soft, tall, physical form. Color, he says, tanu nindita he mamrinala madam. Such a beautiful, like a lotus, golden lotus beauty also defeated by heat, physical beauty. This is the meaning. Tonu nindito hema, hema means gold. Like is hema avatar, golden avatar. The gold. Tonu nindito hema mrinala madam. Madanar Buddha Bandita Chandra Padam. That beautiful, beautiful personalities, lotus feet. I am praying. To who is this beautiful? Pranamami Sada Prabhupada Padam. Eternally I take obedience to him. That is written by Srila Bhakti Bibudha Bodhayan. Then I understood that, such a beautiful, even, when I come to know the Prabhupada Dhyana mantra, the Pranam mantra, Dhyana mantra. Dhana mantra is like this. Tapta kanchana shuddhabhyam tarabali parihitam nayanamani manjari bande gano seva parayanam. Tapta kanchana shuddhabhyam, whose body is color like a molten gold color. Tapta kanchana shuddhabhyam tarabali parihitam. His outfit was tarabali bhasan, means like a blue sari, blue sari with golden star, Tara. Nayanamani Manjari, his actually spiritual designation. Nayanamani Manjari Bande. His service, eternal service. Gano Seva Parayanam. Singing Seva. Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Bibudha Thakur. So, it's significant. Srila Prabhupada's all activity is significant. He all to whom he engage, whoever performing the seva, he become delivered. My spiritual master engaged by Srila Prabhupada to look after the editorial department. Although he was not by literal degree, he was not actually qualified to be, but Prabhupada's mercy will make him qualified to become editorial head. Srila Prabhupada engaged Hayagri Brahmachari, like Bhakti Bibudha Bodhayan, to preach in India. He was successful preacher. To whom? Bhakti Vedanta Swami was engaged, although he was householder. In 1933, he took initiation from Srila Prabhupada. Bhakti Vedanta Swami is one founder. He took initiation from Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, it was 1933. And that time he says, you have degree from actually English, chemistry degree, but you study in actually Scottish Church College, English College, you know English language, preach English speaking area. 1933 he got instruction during the time of his initiation, and he went for preaching 1965. How many years after? 32 years after. It is manifesting, instruction manifesting. And then he preached. Whoever to whom I met the disciples, I saw whatever instruction Srila Prabhupada gave them, they're following accordingly. Someone got instruction from Srila Prabhupada, you have to look after the puja of the Jivan. You're doing every day. You know, in our temple there is a samadhi named like Nayananda Babaji Maharaj. You know, my Guru Mahadev Samadhi, then behind is the Nayananda Babaji Maharaj. The Babaji Maharaj got instruction from Srila Prabhupada to look after the Gaur Gadadhar Mandir at Champahati. He was almost 70 years was there. When he became old, he come to me. Actually, if you allow me to become, my spiritual master not physically present there. He physically expired. I like to stay here. I like to stay with my Guru Deva's temple, Godmother's temple. Maharaj, what was say? I feel fortunate. You come, then stay, no problem. Whatever you have requirement, with our best ability, we will look after you. Then you engage two brahmachari to look after, because he is old. Hmm. So but actually if you look, the nowadays our idea is that he's preaching, he's the best, he's doing best service. Actually no. Whatever Gurudev instruction, if you follow with faith, follow the faithfully the instruction of Gurudev, that is the real service. This is the beneficial service. Oh. So whoever got instruction, what doesn't matter. Matter is how much faithfully we are doing that. Most important that. So my spiritual master, Bhakti Bibudha Bodhayan, all his disciples, they are following that. Srila Prabhupada also explained, this his instruction was very, people not unable to understand. So once he said that nowadays if you open one hospital, school, is people appreciate, oh, this person is very renowned person. But Srila Prabhupada never gave any kind of importance for that. He says, million hospital, if you made it, whatever benefit you will get, if we just reverse one person's mind from his material attachment to spiritual service attachment, that benefit is more than that establishing million hospital. Am I clear? What is that? Million hospital, if we establish, whatever benefit you will get, he says, just switch one person's consciousness from material enjoyment to spiritual service connection. That is more beneficial. Why? Because our main cause to be here in the miserable mundane world is material attachment. If you help anyone to reverse that attachment from material attachment to spiritual attachment, then he'll go back to spiritual world and or met with our eternal Father, Krishna. Therefore, you can see Krishna become more happy. Hmm? So, therefore, you can see if anyone preaching Mahaprabhu's instruction by example, first preserve then propagate in that way. And really, people are observing devotion without offense, then definitely they will go back home, back to Godhead. That is real benefit. Lord Krishna's mercy they will get. Whoever inspiring, whoever practicing, and back home. Back home means whoever practicing and preaching, and whoever inspire and practice accordingly, both of them get benefit. Krishna's mercy, Krishna's, they will get Krishna's lotus feet. The Srila Prabhupada like that. Also, Prabhupada has so much compassion. I can give an example. What I heard from my spiritual master. One day, one parents came to take his son out of the temple. Srila Prabhupada told by the parents. Parents says, if you say he will go, he will come with me. My son will come with me. Then Srila Prabhupada replied, how can I say go and jump in inside burning cage? This, material world like a burning cage. How can I tell anyone But then Prabhupada says, you see, my door open. Anyone can come, anyone can go. So how can I say this? Go and jump over there. If your son wants to go, then go. When Srila Prabhupada explained it, his tear fall. My spiritual master said, his tear fall. Why? Because one's soul got opportunity to become delivered from the miserable mundane world. But now the pressure comes. He have to go back again to the miserable condition. Therefore, the Prabhupada was crying. Full of compassion, Srila Prabhupada had full of compassion for all living beings. And Prabhupada, we may say, why Prabhupada not going out? The real Acharya never go out. I can give you an example. Quote, Acharya Dharmam, Paricharya Vishnu, Vicharya Tirthani, Vicharya Vedam, Vinana Gauro, Prabhupada Sevam. Actually, without Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's dearmost devotees service, no one can get the Krishna's abode, Vrindavan. So, the Acharya Dharma, who is real Acharya, his Dharma, Paricharya Vishnu, always serving, and Lord Vishnu, Krishna, Vishnu. Vicharya Tirthani, if he goes, all the pilgrimage will go. Tirthani. Vicharya Vedam, always looking, always following the Veda instruction. So you can see Srila Prabhupada, he is mercifully distribute to go out and preach. For himself, he also preach inside Dharma Bhumi, Bharat Bhumi, land for religiosity. Don't think Prabhupada doesn't know English. His English is very high class English. You know, you're not able to understand it. Although your first language English, you're not able to understand it. Okay, we can continue tomorrow. So Prabhupada, now it is late. Tomorrow also office. Hare Krishna. Any question you can have, you can ask. Otherwise, Krishna Prabhu wants to perform Arati, right? Yeah. And Hemavata Prabhu wants to chant Sujanarita. We attend Arati, then we can prepare ourselves, take rest for tomorrow's job, right? Because Brajesh Prabhu tired the last 4 days. So we can stand up, everybody stand up. Oh, one. Okay, Prabhu. No, you sit, you can sit. You have to chant, right? Okay. Janaşaya Vishwaguram Guru Gaura Kishora Kodashaparam Amrita Bhakti Bibudha Bodhayan Amrita Bhakti Bibudha Bodhayan Pranamami Sada Prabhupada Padam Sanatana Kirti Dharam Naranitala Kirti Tajiva Kare Gopinath Naritama Sukhupada Pranamami Sada Prabhupada Padam Pranamami Sada Prabhupada Padam Paramhansavaram Paramarthapati Patiton Dharane Krita Vishajati Yate Rajaganai Parisebhya Padam Pranamami Sada Prabhupada Padam Nugarashtamoham Rishabham Sudam Tanucharam Dharanashitare Nugarashtamoham Bhuta Bhavana Shakti Padam Pranamami Sada Prabhupada Padam Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरंगम भेबरी का गिरधारी जू की जय पंचदत्वादमक्ष गौर हरि की जय श्री गुरुपाद पद्मो नित्यलीला प्रविष्टं विष्णुपादष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति प्रमद प्रिय गोस्वामी ठाकुर की जय सपाद सपरिकर नित्यलीला प्रविष्ट शिल प्रभुपाद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर की जय नित्यला प्रविष्टं विष्णुपाद परमहंस कुल चूड़ामणि ठाकुर शिला गौर किशोर रज भगवती गोस्वामी महाराज की जय नित्यला प्रविष्टों विष्णुपाद सच्चिदानंद श्री शिल भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय नित्यला प्रविष्टों विष्णुपाद वैष्णव सार्वभौम श्री शिला जगन्नाथ दत्त भगवती गोस्वामी महाराज की जय स्वरूपानुग गुरु वर्गो की जय भज श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय जय श्री चारी धाम की जय चारी संप्रदाय की जय चारी संप्रदाय आचार्य वृंद की जय भक्त पल्लभ महाराज की जय भक्त विघ्न विनाशन भक्त विघ्न विनाशन सर्व विघ्न विनाशन कारी नृसिंह देव की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय नित्यलीला प्रविष्टो विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र शत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति दैत माधव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय नित्यला प्रविष्टं विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र शत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति गौरव वैखनव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय नित्यला प्रविष्टो विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र शत श्री श्रीमद भक्त रक्षक सुधर देव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय नित्यला प्रविष्टो विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र शत श्री श्रीमद भक्त प्रज्ञान केशव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय नित्यला प्रविष्टो विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र शत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी गोस्वामी महाराज की जय नित्यला प्रविष्टो विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र शत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति कुमुद संत गोस्वामी महाराज की जय नित्यला प्रविष्टं विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र शत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति हृदय बनदेव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय नित्यला प्रविष्टो विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र शत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति कुसुम सुमन गोस्वामी महाराज की जय नित्यला प्रविष्टो विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र शत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति विलास तीर्थ गोस्वामी महाराज की जय सपार्थ सपरिकर नित्यलीला प्रविष्ट शिल प्रभुपाद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर की जय तदियोश तिरुभाव तिथि बड़ा की जय तिरुभाव तिथि महा महोत्सव की जय महोत्सव जगदानकारी सकल भक्त वृंदो की जय जय नित्यलीला प्रविष्टों विष्णुपाद परमहंस कुल विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र शत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति बौधाव तीर्थ गोस्वामी महाराज की जय भक्ति वेदांत वामन गोस्वामी महाराज की जय भक्ति वेदांत नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय भक्ति विज्ञान भारती गोस्वामी महाराज की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय all glorious to assembled devotees नवाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की जय भुवन मंगल हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय गौर प्रेमानंदे।